You've heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But is that really true for people over 60? While apples may seem like an ordinary fruit, emerging research suggests they might play a surprising role in protecting senior health. Far beyond just basic nutrition. From heart health to digestion, and even brain aging, this humble fruit hides benefits you may not have imagined. Yet many seniors overlook apples in favor of flashier superfoods or costly supplements. So before you toss another apple aside, let's uncover what science really says about its power. Especially for older adults. If you care about your health after 60, this is a video you'll want to watch till the end. As we age, our nutritional needs shift. Our bodies process food differently, our metabolism slows down, and chronic health risks become more prominent. That's why choosing the right foods becomes more than just about calories. It's about prevention and vitality. Apples, often taken for granted, are loaded with fiber, antioxidants, and plant compounds that support functions most vulnerable in older adults. Heart rhythm, gut health, immune strength, and even cognitive resilience. They are affordable, accessible, and, unlike some trendy superfoods, they don't require exotic preparation. For seniors living on fixed incomes or those who want simple, daily health habits, the apple might be one of the most underrated tools in their wellness arsenal. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death for adults over 60. But what if a simple fruit like the apple could help reduce that risk? One bite at a time. Studies have shown that apples contain a powerful type of soluble fiber called pectin. Pectin helps reduce LDL cholesterol, commonly known as bad cholesterol, by binding to it in the digestive tract and escorting it out of the body. This means that eating apples regularly may contribute to lowering cholesterol levels without relying solely on medication. But it doesn't stop there. Apples are rich in polyphenol, natural compounds that act as antioxidants. One particular group, flavonoids, has been linked to a lower risk of stroke and hypertension. These compounds support the lining of blood vessels, making them more elastic and less prone to damage. That's especially important as arteries tend to stiffen with age. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition even suggests that older adults who consume flavonoid-rich foods like apples have a lower incidence of cardiovascular events. In one long-term study, seniors who ate apples regularly had up to a 20% reduced risk of heart-related mortality. And let's not forget potassium, a mineral found in apples that helps regulate blood pressure. Unlike high-sodium snacks, apples provide a heart-friendly way to manage fluid balance and avoid hypertension spikes. The best part? Apples are naturally low in fat, sodium, and calories. They fit easily into most diets, whether you're managing diabetes, high cholesterol, or just trying to maintain a heart-healthy lifestyle. So next time you're choosing a snack, consider this. One apple might not replace your medication, but it could make your heart work a little easier and help you stay out of the cardiologist's office a little longer. As we grow older, our digestive systems naturally slow down. Many seniors struggle with constipation, bloating, or irregular bowel movements due to reduced mobility, medications, or insufficient fiber intake. That's where apples step in, not as a harsh remedy, but as a natural regulator. Apples are an excellent source of dietary fiber, particularly insoluble fiber found in the peel. This type of fiber adds bulk to stool and helps food move smoothly through the digestive tract. For seniors dealing with sluggish digestion or mild constipation, eating apples regularly may gently encourage more regular and comfortable bowel movements. But the benefits go deeper than just fiber. Apples also contain a type of prebiotic fiber called pectin. Prebiotics feed the good bacteria in your gut, helping to balance the microbiome, a key part of immune function, nutrient absorption, and even mood regulation. Some researchers suggest that a well-fed gut microbiome may help reduce inflammation throughout the body. Importantly, apples are also high in water content, another essential factor in preventing digestive discomfort. Hydrating foods like apples contribute to softening stools and keeping digestion smooth without depending solely on laxatives or supplements. Unlike heavily processed fiber bars or powders, apples offer these benefits in their whole food form, meaning they come with vitamins, antioxidants, and hydration all in one package. This makes them especially valuable for older adults who prefer natural options with minimal side effects. Even for those with sensitive stomachs, apples are generally easy to digest when eaten peeled or stewed. They can be incorporated into oatmeal, smoothies, or simply eaten raw as a snack, making them both flexible and beneficial. So if digestion has become an issue as you age, consider reaching for an apple. It may not be a miracle cure, but it's a steady, natural helper your gut will thank you for. One of the most pressing concerns for people over 60 is memory loss, brain fog, or the fear of dementia. While no fruit can cure cognitive decline, apples may offer small but meaningful support for brain health. Research suggests that flavonoids, the antioxidant compounds abundant in apple skins, may help protect the brain from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a process that damages cells and is closely linked to age-related cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who consumed high amounts of flavonoid-rich foods, including apples, showed significantly slower rates of cognitive decline over time. The researchers believe that flavonoids may reduce brain inflammation and improve blood flow to the brain, two factors essential for mental clarity and memory retention. Additionally, apples contain quercetin, a specific type of flavonoid that has been studied for its neuroprotective effects. Quercetin may help protect nerve cells from damage, and some early evidence even suggests it might delay the onset of cognitive impairment when included regularly in a balanced diet. Let's also consider blood sugar. Sudden spikes and crashes in glucose can affect mood, concentration, and memory. Apples have a low glycemic index, meaning they release sugar slowly into the bloodstream, supporting more stable energy and mental focus throughout the day. For seniors, that means fewer moments of fogginess or fatigue, especially during mid-morning or afternoon slumps. Eating an apple as a daily habit, especially paired with protein like peanut butter or cheese, may provide a gentle brain boost without resorting to caffeine or sugary snacks. Of course, no single food can guarantee a sharp memory into your 90s. But incorporating brain-friendly choices like apples can be a smart, natural step toward keeping your mind as active as your body. For many older adults, weight management becomes a frustrating balancing act. Metabolism slows down, muscle mass decreases, and exercise routines often become more limited. Yet maintaining a healthy weight is crucial for reducing the risk of diabetes, joint pain, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Apples offer a powerful yet gentle solution. First, they're high in fiber and water, two elements that create a natural sense of fullness. Eating an apple before a meal can help reduce overall calorie intake without the need for strict dieting or portion control. In fact, a study in the journal Appetite found that people who ate an apple before a meal consumed fewer total calories compared to those who didn't. Second, apples are relatively low in calories, around 95 for a medium-sized apple, making them a smart snack option that doesn't add unnecessary sugar or fat to the diet. Unlike processed snacks or sugary treats, apples satisfy both hunger and the craving for sweetness in a health-conscious way. What's more, apples contain polyphenol that may positively influence metabolism. Some studies suggest these compounds can support the body's ability to break down fats more efficiently, although more research is needed. Even so, the combination of fiber, hydration, and low calorie density makes apples a helpful tool for weight control, especially for seniors trying to avoid fad diets or extreme calorie restriction. And let's not overlook convenience. Apples don't require cooking, measuring, or special prep. They're portable, affordable, and don't spoil quickly, making them ideal for seniors living alone or those who want quick, nutritious snacks. For older adults trying to maintain a healthy weight without giving up flavor or satisfaction, apples strike the right balance. Simple, accessible, and genuinely helpful. As the immune system weakens with age, older adults become more vulnerable to infections, slower recovery, and chronic inflammation. That's why nourishing the immune system isn't just helpful. It's essential. And surprisingly, apples can play a modest but meaningful role in that effort. Apples are rich in vitamin C, a well-known immune booster. While they may not contain as much as citrus fruits, the amount in a single apple, especially when eaten with the skin, still contributes to your daily intake. Vitamin C helps the body produce white blood cells, which are your frontline defense against viruses and bacteria. But the immune-supportive qualities of apples go beyond just vitamins. Their polyphenol, natural antioxidants, may help reduce chronic low-grade inflammation, which is a hidden factor behind many age-related illnesses, including arthritis, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. By lowering oxidative stress, apples help the body maintain balance and protect cells from long-term damage. Apples also contribute indirectly by supporting gut health. As more research links the health of the microbiome to immune function, the prebiotic fiber in apples, especially pectin, may help maintain a diverse and resilient gut flora. A stronger gut means better absorption of nutrients and a better response to pathogens. What's more, apples contain trace amounts of zinc and vitamin A precursors, two nutrients also linked to immune function. While not a replacement for supplements or a varied diet, apples provide an easy way to layer small immune boosts throughout your day. During cold and flu season, or for seniors recovering from illness, an apple a day isn't a cure, but it may gently tip the balance in your favor. For seniors managing or trying to prevent type 2 diabetes, blood sugar control is a daily priority. And while fruits are often misunderstood in diabetic diets, apples may actually help stabilize, not spike, glucose levels. Despite their natural sweetness, apples have a low glycemic index. This means they are digested and absorbed more slowly, leading to gradual rises in blood sugar rather than rapid spikes. This property is especially beneficial for older adults, whose insulin sensitivity may decline with age. The key lies in the fiber, specifically, soluble fiber like pectin found in apple flesh and skin. Soluble fiber slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, which helps smooth out glucose levels throughout the day. One study in Nutrition Journal showed that regular consumption of whole fruits like apples was associated with a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Moreover, apples are a better alternative to refined sweets and sugary snacks. They satisfy cravings for something sweet without adding excessive calories or processed sugars. This makes them ideal for seniors who need to manage weight and sugar intake at the same time. Apples also contain plant compounds like chlorogenic acid, which some studies suggest may influence how the body processes carbohydrates and improves insulin efficiency. While more research is needed, early findings are promising, especially when apples are part of a balanced, fiber-rich diet. And unlike fruit juices or dried fruits, which can be high in concentrated sugars, whole apples retain their fiber and water, making them a smarter and safer choice for blood sugar control. For seniors already living with diabetes, or those hoping to avoid it, incorporating apples as a regular snack may offer a steady natural aid in keeping blood sugar levels in check. When we think of bone health, calcium and vitamin D often come to mind. But emerging research shows that fruits like apples may also play a role in supporting strong bones, especially in older adults at risk for osteoporosis and fractures. Apples contain several compounds that may benefit bone density, even though they don't supply large amounts of calcium. One of the key players is a group of antioxidants called flavonoids, especially floridzin, which is found almost exclusively in apple skins. This compound has shown promise in reducing bone loss in postmenopausal women by lowering inflammation and preserving bone mass. Another surprising component? Boron. Apples provide small but consistent amounts of this trace mineral, which is believed to help the body retain calcium and magnesium, both vital for healthy bones. Though boron doesn't get much media attention, it's quietly essential for maintaining skeletal integrity. In addition, the anti-inflammatory effects of polyphenol in apples may help mitigate bone-depleting processes. Chronic inflammation is a silent enemy of bone health, accelerating the breakdown of bone tissue. By including anti-inflammatory foods like apples, seniors may help slow that erosion over time. Plus, let's not forget balance and mobility. One indirect way apples help bone health is through overall wellness. Better heart function, improved digestion, and stable blood sugar all contribute to better mobility and fewer falls. Key factors in preventing fractures in the first place. While apples won't replace your calcium supplement or vitamin D, they make an excellent sidekick in the fight against bone loss. And the best part? They taste good and require no special preparation. So if you want to support your bones in a natural, low-effort way, reach for that crunchy, colorful fruit you've known since childhood. Integrating apples into your daily routine doesn't require major changes. Just small, intentional steps. Here are some gentle, practical tips for seniors who want to benefit from this humble fruit. Point 1. Eat the skin. Many of the antioxidants and fibers in apples are concentrated in the peel. If you have no digestive issues, enjoy apples with the skin on for full nutritional benefit. Point 2. Opt for whole, not juiced. Apple juice lacks the fiber that helps regulate digestion and blood sugar. Stick with whole apples to get the complete package of nutrients. Point 3. Pair with protein or healthy fat. Eating an apple with a handful of nuts or a slice of cheese helps keep blood sugar stable and increases satiety. Perfect for those managing diabetes or watching their weight. Point 4. Choose different varieties. Rotate between sweet and tart apples like Fuji, Granny Smith, or Honeycrisp. Different types offer slightly different nutrient profiles and flavors to keep your diet interesting. Point 5. Cooked options for sensitive digestion. If raw apples cause bloating or discomfort, try stewed apples or bake them into oatmeal. Cooking softens the fibers while preserving many benefits. Point 6. Watch for pesticides. When possible, choose organic apples or wash them thoroughly. Apples often rank high in pesticide residue, which some seniors may be more sensitive to. Point 7. Stay hydrated. Apples are hydrating, but don't replace your water intake. Drink plenty of fluids to help fiber do its job and support overall health. Remember, it's not about eating 5 apples a day. Even one apple, consistently enjoyed, can contribute meaningfully to your well-being over time. If you've ever underestimated the power of a single apple, now you know. It's more than a snack. It's a heart helper, a brain ally, a digestive friend, and a bone supporter. All in one simple, affordable fruit. We hope this video gave you a fresh perspective on something you may already have in your kitchen. Sometimes, the healthiest choices are the ones we've known all along. Have you experienced any health changes from adding apples to your routine? Or do you have a favorite way to enjoy them? Raw, stewed, or sliced with cinnamon? Tell us in the comments. Your experience might inspire someone else. And if this video helped you, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to support more health content made for people like you, smart, curious, and over 60.